offer. For the ones who are not in that business, it's not about the money for them. Maybe that's just all you have to offer as a traveler.
Who are dating older women who are paying everything for them, like beautiful older Thai women.
I rent $700 a month. My water bill is $3 a month. Men just don't want to be men anymore. Men want to be treated exactly how women are treated.
This is why I don't date American women. Well, of course not, because why would you date women with privilege?
But yet no American woman wants you, so you gotta go abroad to get you a bride that you can control.
Money is not your color. Look, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret as a solo traveler. And some of y'all not gonna like it because you may fall on one side of the aspect, and some of y'all may agree because you know exactly what I'm talking about. This can apply to every woman in the world, but we gonna stick to Thai women because I'm in Thailand. A lot of guys give the advice that they only want your money, but a lot of guys aren't me. Let me explain. When all you have is money to offer, they don't mind taking it from you. It's an exchange of energy. And that's not every woman here, but the ones who take money and it's all about that exchange, that's because they're in that business and that's what you have to offer. For the ones who are not in that business, it's not about the money for them. Maybe that's just all you have to offer as a traveler. You specifically. I was in the club last week with a dude who looked like Rufus the Naked Mole Rat and Sid from Ice Age, and he was with the baddest woman in there. And she was giving me eye contact like, please, so she could. That was for money. Sometimes the guy who always has to pay up is the guy that no one can stand to be around, regardless of looks. Versus me, I've been around women who assured me that they are not here for that, like they enjoy my presence. I was just out yesterday and some ladies treated me to Korean barbecue and bought me drinks.
Now, when he said that, I know of guys in Thailand also have came to the Philippines. My wife knows. It was a guy that once lived in my building. He met his Filipina in Vegas, but her family was rich in the Philippines. That man didn't spend one dime. She paid for the condo. She paid for all of the bills for the home, everything. You'd be surprised to find. You come over here, you'll go, wow, things are on another level. Seriously. Now, same thing was with my wife. You would think, oh, Filipinos or Thai women, scammers, want your money. My wife was scammed by an African guy. He tried to hit her for $1,000. These ladies got money.
There's some bosses out here too. There's some Thai women that get to that bag too. When you come here as a traveler, if all you have to offer is money, yeah, they're gonna take it. I talk about this in my ebook, but they treat some of us different. And yes, there are women that want you to pay for everything, but thank God I moved to a country where the currency is a third of the US dollar. So I can't sum this up to just being a black man. You're right, it's not about my color. Me being chocolate is icing to the cake. That's chocolate icing to the cake. What people really see is this. They see this.
Now, when he said it's not about my color, he's right. And I'm going to stop it right there because he talks for longer. But I reacted to this video yesterday. I just wanted to point out that main part he said. Because you can't come over here. And you will find ladies that will do things for you. Case in point. Watch this.
Who are dating older women who are paying everything for them, like beautiful older Thai women with a lot of money who were taking my friends on trips, who were like buying their food, who are going to party with them, buying their bottles. Like
now, when something like that happens, you heard a black man say it and you heard a white man say it. So it doesn't matter about skin color. A lot of it is this, and a lot of it is dealing with real women, right? Now, do you know how that feels? You go over to a new place, you land, you go, okay, I can't wait to see what happens. But you're just that kind of guy. You move and shake and bake and make cakes. Not make cakes, I'm just rhyming. Right? That's how you move. You're just moving through. And then she starts, I got that. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. You know how you feel? She said, "Dun, dun, 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 dun." Like, what's that? "Dun, dun, 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 dun." I'm on a new level. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. Boat with a new shovel. Puts it is in dirt. Woo! You feel like I'm on a new level. I finally made it. Seriously. I've came into my own. I made it. I'm here. I have arrived. That's that feeling you feel.
Like everything, you know, like the opposite of what you guys think. I see more often than what you guys claim that it is here, you know. I see more friends of mine that are taking care of Thai women than friends of mine that are paying for Thai women, you know. That's how opposite you guys make it in your head. So with this said, I hope you guys can like break this belief system in your mind.
Yeah.
And of course, if you're not a tourist, if you live here full time, and if you spend your time in different places than Pattaya, Phuket or Koh Samui, then of course it will be easier to break this belief system and to lose this judgment about Thailand. There are many heartbroken guys in my comment sections that are very hurt inside, and it's not their fault. In a way, it's a little bit what society tells you. Society tells you that the only thing that matters is money, but it's definitely not the case.
He's right. You know, that was I told guys about one test, and that's how my wife showed me. My test was to bring up money. You know, tell girls, if you ever need something, let me know. I said that to my wife. She said, "What you just said to me?" She was like, "If you ever bring up money again, I will never talk to you again." I was like, "Oh, got offended." I said, "Me likey, right?" The girl says that, "Me likey." Let me tell you, the first time money was exchanged, it was for me. She gave me some money to help I didn't have. I was low on cash around my son's birthday, right? A lot of bills to pay. She gave me some money to get my son a gift. Didn't want credit for it or anything. Get your son something nice. Sent it to him online. From there, got me. Broken. You know when you got your guards up dating a girl, defenses broken. Like haymaker. Boo! I was out for like a couple of months. It took me a couple of months to recover. But that's what showed me this is where I need to be.
To America. My rent $700 a month, my water bill is $3 a month, and my electricity bill is $23 a month. I literally eat for $2. I literally use transportation. I don't have a car. Use transportation for $3, literally to go 30 minutes away somewhere, bro. Why would I move back to America? I don't have a car note. I don't have a high electricity bill. I don't have a high cell phone bill. My cell phone bill in Thailand is literally $10 a month. Bro, I'm financially free. I'm stress-free. I don't get depressed. I wake up every day. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Like, I love my life in Thailand, bro, because I can finally, for once in my life, get a bang for my buck. For once in my life, I don't have to worry about, oh, I can't afford this. I can't afford this. So I got to wait till this check. I got to wait till that check. Like, finally, I'm happy, y'all. That's why I got this smiley face. Finally, why would I move back to America? It just won't make no sense. And what's so funny, gang? I'm just like you.
Same way, only thing, I'm paying less than he is. I'm paying less than he is. And I have to show you guys, like my place where I'm staying at, because I have 3 pools here, right? I was showing him, I'm walking through. It's funny because I was doing a consultation and I'm walking through where I live. I show a pool here, pool there, pool there. Show the basketball court here. Show the gym. He said, it looked like I'm at Disney World. That's how it is. And my bills, My rent is $450 a month. 3 pools, gym, basketball court, security, 24/7. It gets no better. A lot of guys don't realize, like, when you hear guys say, you stuck in the matrix, that's what they're talking about. Because a lot of guys are sad, broken every day. Seriously, when you're out here and you don't even have to pay taxes, not only you saving money, you don't have to pay taxes.
Need to come to the realization that men just don't want to be men anymore. Men want to be treated exactly how women are treated. They want to be taken out on dates. They want to be called and text first. Ultimately, they want to feel like they are the catch. And that's not to say that some men aren't the catch. We no longer have chivalry, okay? Chivalry does not exist. Men are not out here doing grand gestures anymore. It's a lot of men who don't buy flowers or refuse to buy flowers. It's a lot of men who don't even believe in dates. Men haven't been masculine for a long time. Men haven't been manly for a long time. And men have not been providers for a long time. Shit, men don't even want to protect you no more, okay? You got a lot of men that
Men haven't been masculine for a long time. Men haven't been so whatever you said, right? You said it. Men haven't been chivalrous for a long time. Says the woman with the nose and septum piercings in her nose. She has the ring here and the septum here. With an eat me out shirt. A shirt that says eat me out. Do you know how easy you are? Do you know how some guys will talk to you? Yeah, I see what you want, girl. And say it low. Because they know you heard them. To pique your interest. It may work. It works. Gotcha. You off cheating?
not been providers for a long time. Shit, men don't even want to protect you no more, okay? You got a lot of men that they just sit up and they post about women all day. They post about how women and they should be taken out too, and they should get this and they should get that. They bash women all day long, okay? They hate women. A lot of men hate women, you guys. Unfortunately, those are the ones who act like they like women when they really don't. A lot of men feel like they have to compete with us. In today's society, there are so many men who have turned women bashing into what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like all day they're talking about how women shouldn't have this and women shouldn't get that and women expect to be taken out on dates and women are broken. Women are so. What do you like about women? You know what I mean? Like, what is it about women that you do like? You know what I mean? What are you looking for in a woman? You know, because y'all complain about everything that a woman does. Do you want a man?
Actually, men are leaving. That's what we're doing. That's the difference between Passport Bros and a lot of podcasts you're talking about. Because with us, you ladies said, "Oh, I bet you would get a woman that's disadvantaged." That's what you hear with us. That's what you hear with us. That's all you hear. Listen to this.
Yes, because American women also have rights and can leave relationships when they're abusive. So, yeah, we have body autonomy as well. Well, not really. And we also don't have equal rights, but we just have more rights than most places, kind of. I 10 out of 10 recommend getting a sperm donor than cooking for a man.
Wow. She recommends getting a sperm donor.
This is why I don't date American women. Well, of course not, because why would you date women with privilege? It's so much easier to date women who don't have privilege because they would be more than likely to put up with your misogynistic behavior to escape their country.
And women like you is the reason why they're getting it. Because y'all do sign language. Shaming, insulting, guilt, and need to be right.
But I mean, of course, also our men operate this way. I mean, because wasn't our country built on exploiting people and utilizing slavery?
Slavery. So she's saying that's what we're going overseas to do, but that's why men are leaving you. Get it right. This is why men leave me. Because of how you sound right now.
Men are no longer obsessed with women anymore. Do y'all feel that way?
100%.
Why do you think that is?
The reason they not obsessed is because, I hate to say it again, and I hate to seem like I'm being judgmental to women, but I feel like a lot of things that we as women as a whole that we say that maybe sometimes it's just something that we're just putting on social media. It was just a joke. I feel like guys really be turned off by those things. Like they really judging you by the things you put up.
Oh, I don't think I heard this part. She said the things that we do on social media, even when we plan, I feel like guys be really judging us on that stuff. You think?
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
You're not playing. Even the way you said, even though we be playing. No, you don't. You are dead serious, and guys are taking it for face value.
That admitted to effing a couch. And then he married a woman and said she's not white, but I love her anyways. I bet you this is a MAGA bro. And like with a comment like this, you're the exact reason why millions of men don't marry American women. But wait, I thought you wanted America first. And I thought that your MAGA hat that's made in China and your fist thumping on the MAGA Bible that's printed in China was to make America great again. But yet no American woman wants you, so you gotta go abroad to get you a bride that you can control. Because American women are seeing the red flags that come along with your red hat. And like this keeps on getting better. So you've got to go abroad to get you a bride, but you're against immigration.
As a single woman phase.
Disgrace. They're all repeating the same things. Nothing's new under the sun. You got the same playbook as an ex-woman and the woman before you.
Women are fed up. Women are exhausted. Okay? Like, listen, we are. And it is something when a woman is fed up, right? And so Kiki says 20 years together, married for 17 years. I can't do this anymore. We are separated, but still living in the house, different rooms. I'm exhausted. I understand. I overstand. When I was separating from my ex, so in 2020, I told him I no longer want to be married. I stayed in the home for another 2 years. 2 years. It is emotionally exhausting. And so I will encourage any and every woman who is in this process of separating and getting a divorce that you do whatever you need to do to make a move. Even sometimes if you have to live with family, which I did, temporary until you can get on your own, right? Your own place, your own apartment, your own home, whatever you choose, right? But I get it. I understand. And the reason that I keep sharing these comments that I'm getting from you guys, number one, thank you so much, because it helps everyone see that you're not alone and you're not the only one going through it. And I also want to offer encouragement because I've been.
I gotta stop it there. You're breaking men. A lot of men don't believe in divorce. I say if a man is taking advantage, fine. If a man is a constant cheater, fine. But 9 times out of 10, that's not the case. You ladies, I'm doing too much. I need to leave. That's not a good reason for divorce. You know, if you come up to the judgment seat and then you say, I divorced my husband because I was getting tired of him. When he says, till death do you part, through sickness and in health.
Rates in America collapsing. Why are older men refusing to walk down the aisle? Why are women who have it all still alone? It's not an accident. It's not a phase. It's the consequence of rebellion. Today, you're getting a master class. By the end of this video, you'll fully understand why men stop marrying American women and why it's too late to fix it for most of them. When women abandon their feminine nature, they also abandon the very thing that made marriage attractive. Femininity isn't weakness. Femininity is the soft power that inspires leadership, protection, and provision from a man. When you remove femininity, you remove the magnetism that pulls a man into commitment. Modern women were taught to act like a man, compete with a man, and fight men. Now they're confused why men no longer want to marry them. You can't lead a woman who sees you as an opponent. You cannot protect a woman who sees you as competition. When a woman's spirit becomes combative, a man's instinct to cover her dies. Men aren't avoiding marriage because they fear commitment. They're avoiding marriage because they refuse to fight their own wives every day inside their own homes. Submission is no longer seen as an act of love. It's seen as a conditional trade deal. If you make 6 figures, if you buy me bags, if you give me a soft life, then I'll submit. That's not submission, that's extortion. Submission is not earned. Submission is chosen. If a woman waits until she receives everything she wants before respecting a man, she never respected him. She respected the benefits. Men finally figured it out. They finally understood. A woman who needs to be bridled into loyalty will betray you when the gifts stop flowing. You can't have the benefits of marriage without the responsibilities. But that's exactly what modern women are trying to do. They want the ring, the wedding, the Instagram pictures, the honeymoon. But what they don't want is the submission, the service, the sacrifice, the loyalty. You cannot have a strong marriage when one side thinks it's optional to obey God's order. You can't build a home when one partner is committed and the other is entitled. Marriage is not a subscription service. You don't cancel because you're temporarily unhappy. American women destroyed marriage by trying to turn it into a me-first lifestyle. And men? Men left the building the moment they realized marriage no longer made them leaders. It made them sponsors. American culture no longer honors wives. It honors rebellion. Music, media, influencers, all telling women be rebellious, be independent, be boss babes, be sexually liberated. Marriage? That's seen as slavery now. When rebellion becomes a woman's identity, submission becomes her enemy. And no man marries an enemy. You can't build a life with a woman who celebrates betrayal. You can't build a future with a woman who despises order. The women screaming, submission is slavery, are the same women crying at 40 with no husband, no covering, and no legacy. They glorify rebellion. Now they're choking on the loneliness it produced. A man's marriage is the most expensive investment he will ever make. And in America, the return on investment is trash. Divorce rates are high. Alimony is weaponized. Child support is extorted. False accusations are normalized. Marrying the wrong woman isn't just emotional suicide, it's financial suicide. Why would a man risk half his life's work for a woman who doesn't even believe she needs to be a wife? Marriage to a rebellious woman is like building a mansion on quicksand. No matter how much money you pour into it, it's doomed to collapse. Good men finally understood. It's better to die single with peace than to live married and enslaved. Modern women are proudly independent until it's time to pay bills alone, raise kids alone, and die alone. They brag about not needing a man, being strong, doing everything by themselves. But their funerals are filled with regret, not grandchildren. God didn't design women to live and die alone. Independence was never the goal. Legacy was. When you reject covering, you reject family. When you reject family, you reject your own future. Men see the warning signs now. When a woman is addicted to her independence, marriage to her is not a partnership. It's a fight for relevance. And no man fights for relevance in his own home. In today's dating market, too many women aren't looking for husbands. They're looking for saviors. They want men to fix their finances.
The way.
Passport bros, cash for no.
So he's coming.